Hello, uh, my name is Christella Deftomichiza. I'm a student at Kepler. Kepler has a partnership with Southern New Hampshire University. Um, in this video, I'm going to talk about the past work experience, and not only that, but I will talk about different situations that I've encountered at school, yeah, as I'm a student. Firstly, I will start with the time I worked well on a team. At the time I worked well on a team uh, as a group, we had to work on business ethics in different countries around the world. Uh, we had four members in our group, and we were working on business ethics in England. In that time, we had to do a report, we had to to have a plan, and also we had to make a PowerPoint presentation. I took uh, I took uh, I took a task of working on a PowerPoint presentation. That time I worked well on my presentation, and uh, it looked amazing when we were exhibiting our presentation. Uh, in class, it took the first position, which made me glad and made our group like be the best in class. The time also, I remember had too many things to do and had to prioritize. I remember I was having a class assignment. I had an extra curriculum activity in participating in an innovation club. I also had to work on a CFA project because I've scheduled a project, and that time I had to go to say farewells to my friend who was going abroad. That time I had to sit down and prioritize and see what was important and urgent at that time. I found that I had to work on assignment first, and then other things would come later. I worked on assignment and submitted because the due time was 5 p.m. I also wrote an email to my director my leader in the innovation club, telling him that I would delay a little bit, and uh, other things came later. Um, the, the time that I went above my beyond the what I was supposed to do is I remember when I was working in kindergarten, I was supposed to come at 7 a.m. and the class would end at 11:45. In that case, I've seen that yeah, I worked very well, and I performed all my tasks, and all my duties were met, but I had to I had to extend my time, and remain at school because I've seen that some children were suffering. The parents are forgetting to come and pick their children on time, so it would reach 12 p.m. When it would reach noon when some parents have not came to pick their their children. In that case, I decided to remain and at least and go at 1 a.m. Sorry, 1 p.m. and I really did it. I had to remain with children, pray with children so that they can't be sad, and they were happy, and I really made it. And um, then the time that I remember I worked effectively under pressure is the time I had to work on advanced Excel. I had really forgotten that because they gave us a whole month working on the advanced Excel unit assessment, and I had a partner, so I had forgotten that I was going to work on on the on the Excel project because I had many things. Like I was overloaded that month with many assignments, many activities at school. So I forgot when it was one day to submit. This is when my partner called me and said, "Crystal, have you finished your part?" I was working on the report. Oh, I was really astonished, and I trembled. I said, Christella, I'm not going to do this. But I had to put much emphasis. I put other things aside and then decided to work on that advanced Excel. Lucky enough, me and my partner submitted the both works, the report and also the advanced Excel sheet, and we made it. Well, we got proficient. Um, there's a time that I had to take an initiative, and still it is at my workplace. When I was volunteering in the kindergarten and the nursery school, uh, I had to one of my coworker felt sick. In that case, we were two, and other staff members were supposed to do other things. So I decided to two classes. The lower class, which she was responsible for, and my class, which is a middle class. I In that case, I figured out what I had to do to take care of those two classes. I combined them and as one, and I told them what they both had in their in their curriculum, and it all went well. And I appreciated my head teacher appreciated me, that she was not thinking how we would figure out how those little children will be able to get their lessons. And okay, this is all. This is all what I experienced in the workplace. Thank you so much for watching.